So for the first account that we need to take into to close is actually our cash in hand account. Being an asset, we will expect that there will be a balance brought down. However, if we look at the last transaction, it's actually at zero balance. So there isn't any balance that we can bring down. So we draw a line to indicate that is the end of that period. For the capital account, we look at it right at the end, which is the last account that we will look at. Now, moving on into furniture account is an asset, so there will be a balance brought down. Okay, so we look at the last transaction of that period, which is 2000 debit balance. So we bring down this 2000 debit balance by first drawing a line to indicate that's the end of the period. Then 1st October, the first day of the next period, balance brought down, 2000 debit. And the next one is an office equipment account, being also an asset account, with a balance brought down. On 1st October, there will be a balance brought down of 2,500 debit. Moving on to our inventory account, being an asset, there will also be a balance brought down. So 1st October, there will be a balance brought down of 15,000 debit. Okay, 15,000 debit. Now, we move on to our trade payable Sunny Bookstore account. Being a trade payable is a liability, so there will be a balance brought down on 1st October, 10,000 credit. Now, our utilities expense, being an expense account, we will have either two outcomes. One is going to trading, one is going to profit and loss. Okay, however, because it is not sales revenue, it's not sales return, it's not cost of goods sold, okay, it will then go into profit and loss. Okay, so on the last day of September, 30th September, go into profit and loss. How you transfer it is that, okay, there's an existing balance of 2000 debit. In order to transfer everything and to make the balance zero, you need to credit 2000. Draw a line to indicate that's the end of that period. Now we move on to the one of the last item, drawings. Okay, drawings. Okay, we will definitely transfer into capital. So we close it by having the last day of September, transfer it to capital. How to transfer it? So there's an existing balance of 1000 debit. In order to make it zero, you need to credit 1000. Now, the last item that we will really look at is actually our capital account. Okay, so our capital account, what happened is that on 30th, the last day, okay, the drawings has been transferred over. Okay, so drawings reduces capital, reduces owner's equity. Okay, so therefore it is a debit. So minus 1000. 12,500 credit, you minus away 1,000, will leave behind 11,500 credit. Okay, you draw a line to indicate that's the end of the period. And being a capital account, there'll be a balance brought down. Okay, so on October the 1st, the balance brought down will then be 11,500 credit. So that's the end of closing of accounts. If you have any questions, you can leave behind a comment in the YouTube video or you can ask your teachers. Thank you.